Hey guys, this is Dave Scott with the Fit by Design program. The Fit by Design program is a weight loss program for Christian men over the age of 40. What we're going to talk about today is the single most important exercise variable in your training program. When we talk about training, there's a lot of different components that make up a program. Things like volume of work, things like intensity, things like what exercises are you going to use, what exercises are you going to train, what variations. Are you using a dumbbell version versus a barbell version, kettlebell version, that type of thing, modalities of exercise. All of these things are important. But as a man over the age of 40, the single most important component or variable of your program is volume. How much work are you actually performing? Why is this the case? The reason that volume is the number one variable that you as a man over 40 need to pay attention to, in order to understand that, you have to understand how exercise actually works, okay? When we look at exercise is a stimulus, okay? Exercise is actually a stress. It's a form of stress that we intentionally kind of submit our bodies to. Your body looks at that stressor and says, that wasn't so much fun. What do I have to do? How do I have to adapt in order to make that workout a little less stressful the next time? In order to be able to do that, your body has to have what's called an anabolic rebound. So your body is here, we kind of push it down a little bit with the stress of the workout, and then it rebounds and is a little bit better the next time. If your volume of work is so much that you can't recover effectively and you are hamstringing that anabolic rebound, you're not going to make progress. Ultimately, at the end of the day, when it comes to training, for us, it's not about how much exercise we can do. It's about how much exercise can we recover from. How much training can you recover from? That's the number one component you have to be conscious of. And look, a lot of folks in our culture kind of get into this mindset that once you're past the age of 40, you're kind of over the hill, you need to be put out to pasture. That's not the case. You can still do a lot of cool things physically after the age of 40. What happens though is as we get a little bit older, when we're not 20 anymore, get into your mid 30s, late 30s, early 40s and beyond, generally speaking, what is happening in our lives is that we are accruing more responsibility. Okay, at 20 in college, the only responsibility I had was to show up to my classes and show up to my part-time job. Right? Those are the only things that I had to do. As a result, I had plenty of reserve in my bucket, so to speak, in order to be able to recover from long, grueling workouts. It was no problem going to the gym for 2+ hours a day. At 48, with 2 kids, a spouse that I would like to stay married to, owning a business, and operating within that business, there's a lot of other responsibilities that I now have. I have to pay a mortgage, all of these things, right, that are different now at 48 than they were at 21. Is my physical ability to recover diminished at 48 versus 21 or 20 or whatever? Maybe a little bit, but it's not so much that I still could not improve on those same workouts if I did not have all of these other responsibilities, if I did not have all of these other stressors. And I'm not saying that having a family is a stressor in a bad sense, but it is a responsibility, and all of those things get pulled from the same bucket physically. Your body doesn't differentiate when it comes to stress between physical stress, emotional stress, mental stress, environmental stresses. All of those things pull from the same bucket. Okay? So if I did not have all of these other responsibilities, I could probably still thrive off of the workouts that I did as a 20-year-old. Are the weights going to be different? Probably. Is the total amount of time going to be a little less? Maybe. But the real determining factor in my ability to recover is all of the other stuff that I have going on outside of the gym. It's life outside of the gym. Whereas as a 20-year-old, the gym could be my life. So again, once we reach a certain point, you're a family man, you have a career, you have other additional responsibilities that you can't necessarily put in those 2 hours and be able to rebound from it in order to be able to recover from it. So I hope this makes sense, and have a great day.